Ted 2. Ted 2 is our latest movie review that we're going to be going over today. We're going to see how funny is a comedy sequel. Now, to be fair, comedy sequels are one of the hardest things to really pull off if you think about it. It's very hard to live up to the expectations, make new jokes with the same kind of characters, and make it really good. It's hard to do. There's not that many great comedy sequels. It's really hard to pull off. However, Ted 2 does give it a good try, and I think if they would have stopped at around 90 minutes, they would have achieved that. But it kept going. Yes, Ted 2 is about 2 hours, and that's really a long running time for a comedy. It's hard to pull off. If you look at most comedies, the ones that are the best ones overall are around 90 minutes. It just is a perfect, punchline, punchline, punchline. Keep going. That was good. That's really what the first Ted had until about the end, and then it just kind of went away. Same thing with this one. The ending is what stopped it, and from being such a great movie. But not only that, the ending, like a lot of people have said, has a Lord of the Rings feel to it. In terms of, okay, it's ending now. No? Now? No? Now. Oh, finally, God, it's ended. And you really feel like that it's just not ending. So I really wish it would have ended sooner. There's definitely parts that could have been taken out. Look, if you like the first one, you'll like the punchlines in this one. I think it was funny. Yes, definitely it was funny. However, you're not seeing Ted 2 for the story, let's be fair. It's not going to have the greatest story. You don't expect like a perfect movie of this. But it's really a lot of that humor and then kind of, okay, let's wait, let's get serious, now let's go back to comedy. Serious, back to comedy. And I feel that it did that a little bit too much, and it could have taken some of that serious part out. But I feel that that's a little bit too much. Like the beginning, there's like a show number in the beginning, and I feel like, whoa, like, we don't need this. And that's where a lot of things I think could have been cut, and I would have been a much better movie. Would I be interested to see a Ted 3? Absolutely. I think Ted is a good character still. Just needs to stop taking itself a little bit too seriously and be more about comedy and cut those scenes down. I think we would have a good movie then. Now, what would I rate Ted? Well, Ted 2 we rate on a 1 through 10. And while the first Ted I would have rated a 9 out of 10, Ted 2 I'm going to rate an 8 out of 10. It's an overall good sequel, but it doesn't live up to the hype of the original. So overall, I give it a 8 out of 10. It'll be a fun movie. Great if you're, a little tipsy, a little under the influence. It'll be great for that purpose. Thank you for watching. This has been RICKY, the Mainstream Movie Guy.